When did you trick someone into realizing their worth was doing? The brick wasn't going to hit anyone. I just wanted to scare them for sticking their noses in our business. She actually sounded proud of herself, like she expected praise. This is me fighting for us. Isn't that what you wanted? My dad looked at me, his eyes wide with disbelief. I could see the realization dawning on him. The woman he married wasn't who he thought she was. I wanted a partner who appreciated me, not someone who commits crimes against innocent people. Fine, she snapped. I'll call Joyce to bail me out, but don't think I'll forget this betrayal. She hung up. My dad put his head in his hands. I'd never seen him look so defeated, not even when his own father died 3 years ago. His shoulders shook slightly, though he made no sound. You can both stay here tonight, my granddad said, patting my dad's shoulder with his gnarled hand. We'll figure this out in the morning. I barely slept that night in the unfamiliar guest bed. The sheets smelled like lavender detergent, so different from home. I kept thinking about Emma, about how scared she must have been. The sound of shattering glass, the brick flying through the air, the shards exploding across her homework. Around 3 a.m., I heard my dad on the phone in the guest room across the hall. He was talking to Samuel, apologizing over and over, his voice cracking with emotion. I couldn't hear Samuel's responses, but the conversation went on for almost an hour. The next morning, my dad looked exhausted, but somehow more determined than I'd seen him in years. His eyes were red-rimmed but clear. He told me over Granddad's homemade pancakes that Samuel and Samantha were getting a security system installed and that Emma was staying with her grandparents for a few days. They weren't pressing additional charges, but they were understandably shaken up. We need to go home and pack some things, my dad said, pushing his half-eaten breakfast away. We're not staying there anymore. When we got back to our house, my mom wasn't there. The place felt different somehow, colder, emptier, even though nothing had physically changed. According to her Instagram, which she was still actively posting on, Joyce had bailed her out that morning. There were already posts about how her ungrateful husband had abandoned her in her time of need and how she was just defending her marriage. Her followers were commenting with heart emojis and supportive messages. We quickly packed up some clothes and essentials. I grabbed my laptop and school stuff, and my dad took some important documents from his office. I noticed he also took the small wooden box where he kept his wedding ring when he wasn't wearing it. As we were loading the car, Joyce pulled up with my mom in the passenger seat. Joyce's red Mustang screeched to a halt in our driveway, and my heart started pounding. My mom got out, looking like she expected a warm welcome. Her makeup was perfect, her hair freshly styled. She must have gone straight to Joyce's to get ready after being released. When she saw us packing the car, her face twisted with anger, the carefully applied smile vanishing instantly. "Where do you think you're going?" she demanded, striding toward us in her high heels. "We're staying at my dad's for a while," my dad said calmly, though I could see the tension in his jaw. "I think we all need some space." "Space? After what I did for you?" She was practically screaming now, her voice carrying across the quiet suburban street. "I fought for our marriage. You committed a crime," my dad said. "You could have hurt a child." "Oh, stop being so dramatic." She rolled her eyes, waving her hand dismissively. "Nothing happened to that brat." I felt a surge of anger burning through my chest. "Her name is Emma, and she's not a brat. She's a nice kid who was just doing her homework when you decided to throw a brick through her window." My mom looked at me like I'd betrayed her, her eyes narrowing to slits. "So you're taking their side too, after everything I've done for you?" I couldn't even respond to that. What had she done for me exactly? I couldn't remember the last time she'd shown up to one of my games or helped me with homework or even asked about my day. All I could remember was her constant criticism.